Welcome to Pretty Lies and Alibis. Join us as we seek the truth and travel the long road to justice. Hello, Alibiers. Welcome to another episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi. Fruit Loop, what you know?
Since we talk about Arizona so much, did you know the Arizona Capitol building roof holds almost 5 million pennies?
Ooh.
It's equivalent to around, the amount of copper on the rooftop is equivalent to around 4.8 million pennies. And that's close to $50,000.
Can you imagine if that thing fell through?
It's got to be heavy, right?
Pennies from heaven.
Yeah, what is that? Didn't somebody get arrested one time for dropping a penny off the Empire State Building or something?
Oh,
you imagine what that could do to somebody.
Oh yeah, man! A little penny would knock your noggin wide open. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd gas you up pretty good.
Real quick, want to give a shout out to Two Cool T-shirt quilts. You can go to twocooltshirtquilts.com/pretty lies and alibis. Check them out. Real quick, big thank you to Nina for the donation. And also, I want to give a big thank you to Bree. You guys, if you follow a lot of the groups on Facebook, Bree is one of the moderators. Super nice lady. She sent me a very thoughtful gift. It's a book about grieving, and it is very appreciated. So thank you so much, Bree. That really touched my heart.
Awesome.
Fruit Loop, do you know what today is?
We have some anniversaries.
We do. First off, a very somber anniversary. Today marks 2 years that they found the bodies of JJ and Tylee on Chad's property. It's also the 2-year anniversary of Chad being put in jail. So that's a good thing. And with that, it's the 2-year anniversary of this podcast.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you go back and listen to the first episode, don't judge us.
No, dude. We might need to erase that one.
It was bad.
Well, I called you and said, get over here. Something's going down big time.
Yeah.
And I said, it's now or never. And we used the microphone that was built into the iMac. Yep. And there were times where I had to leave the room and just you had to leave the room. It was a hot mess. The intentions were good. We've come a really long way, and it's all because of you guys. You have supported us since day one, and we love what we do. And we're glad that you're with us, and we hope to keep growing and keep the facts out there and keep rumor and speculation on the back burner. So we're going to have a big live on Sunday. I got a concert Friday night. Saturday night, me and my girls are going to see Hamilton. So Sunday, we're going to have a big celebration. I'm going to actually, after we get done, hop on Cresha's live. You can look her up. It's difficult research on YouTube. I'm not going to be able to stay too long, but want to pop on and say hi. So a big day in a lot of ways. It's kind of a bittersweet day, I guess is the best way to put it. We're thinking of Kay and Larry and Annie and Colby and Cresha and everybody who knew and loved JJ, because it's got to be one of those anniversaries that hit hard.
Well, you think there's two different ways with this. When you have a death or a missing person, you either spend your lifetime trying to find your loved one who's missing, or the body of somebody who's missing, or then you have the finality of it of you did find the body. So it's it's just either way is torture.
It is. They do have resolution, and I say 2 years ago today, the long road to justice began, and boy is it long, but we're making some progress, and hopefully next year we'll get this trial out of the way and everybody can start to learn to live their life with all this, hopefully judicially behind them, but the pain obviously will never go away.
Yep.
They will just have to learn to grow around their grief, and it's not a quick process. So we're thinking of you guys today. We love you. And we are going to hop back into these text messages. We left off on June the 1st of 2019. So Zulema texts Chad, I just did some work on Iplos. I'm holding this intention and asking for the Lord to complete it.
Chad responds, Lori texts me about what Julie, redacted, saw about Iplos looking like a dragon. I don't know what that word is, but fascinating.
Oh, I think it's frightening.
Frightening, but fascinating. There's some
Hmm.
words left out. So that
Yeah.
was Wheel of Fortune it right there. And I kind of,
Speaking of Wheel of Fortune, don't forget we have her episode up on our YouTube. I should tweet that
yeah,
back out. Our new
yeah,
listeners may not have seen that.
yep.
Can I just say, I thought it was a totally different word. All right. So the next day, June the 2nd, she can see things I can't. The spirit led me there, so I went with it. I'm waiting on the Lord. Let's see what happens. Then we jump to June the 4th. Lori told me that you sometimes can have temple work done for someone. I've had a couple of messages from an old boyfriend that died, and we had a child together that died soon after she was born. I can't do his temple work for him. One of his messages was that he was willing to wait. Then today I sensed he came to me in the temple. A flood of memories of him came over me. His name is redacted and it doesn't tell where he was born but or died. She says I think he's trying to reach out.
Chad responds, okay, I will see what I can do. Several or almost an hour later, he responds, I've entered him into family search. His number is GSQ7 DHG. Since it hasn't been 110 years since his birth, you'll need to get permission from someone. But since you have a deceased child together, we might be able to get it done through you. Let me know when you can get on a computer and can talk. And if you don't know, Family Search is a LDS web, it's a based family search where you can look up a bunch of history on your family.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So again, he says he was a 3 light during his life and has graduated to 4.1 light. He wants to be endowed so he can help our team.
That's why he's coming to me. And then she says, I can talk now.
Okay, I will call.
So we jump to June the 6th, and Zulema says, Jimmy was baptized and confirmed today. He's been with me all afternoon. He's so happy. He will be endowed on Saturday.
Chad responds a day later. I'm so happy to hear about Jimmy. That is wonderful.
And then we jump from the 7th to June the 10th. The cancellation to my temple ceiling came in the mail 2 days ago. It was a great day. Could you check on Serena for me? Is she moving forward or standing still? I want to help if I can. So we don't know if maybe there's a phone conversation, but we jump from June the 10th to January, July 2nd. Now remember, Charles was murdered on the 11th, so we're starting to get close to that date.
Mm-hmm.
So July 2nd. Hello, Chad. I hope all is well with you. You've been on my mind a lot lately. Ooh. I'm going to Chile in 2 weeks. I'm going to stay with family. Could you check them for me just in case I need special shields? So she goes through and names all these family members. It's redacted. I would appreciate your help with this so much.
This blows me away. Like, my family is very important to me, but you're
Yeah.
asking somebody if your mother and your grandmother where they are on the scale. Come
Yeah.
on.
Mm.
So he responds, I'm very happy to find out these estates. You and Lolo have done amazing work. We know that's Lori, right?
It means crazy in Hawaiian. How
Yeah,
appropriate.
it's rather fitting. Mother Earth is so grateful to you both. Thank you as well for your help with Iplos. He is so very close.
Thank you. I feel privileged and so humbled by the work we're doing. Lolo strengthens my faith every time.
He responds again that evening. None, and talking about her family, none are multiple creations, but all are light. Definitely a powerful maternal line. And he lists 3 light, 2 light, 4.1 light, 4.2 light, 4.3 light, 3 light. I'm gonna tell you, if you'd have called my grandmother dark, I'm not a violent person, but I would probably punched you in the face.
Dude, that'd have been
You
a
don't call my grandma dark?
yeah, throat punch, slam. I'd have caught a charge. You call my grandma
Exactly.
dark. In fact, I
What
did
are you
take her
talking?
earlier for blood work, and we laughed the entire time. She's had a tough time, but look, if you're on YouTube, here's a selfie we took in the parking lot. She's precious. She's
Oh yeah,
precious to me.
she's a hoot.
Yes, she loves her Fruit Loop,
Yeah,
her
she's a
other
hoot.
non-biological grandchild.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
so still
fine.
on the second. Thank you, Chad. This helps me a lot. It will be great to see them all again, perhaps for the last time on this earth. Then we jump 10 days to the 12th, one day after Charles has been murdered. Hello, Chad. I leave Monday for Chile. I have a feeling I have work to do over there as well. I was told I'm being given this time to go before I work on earthquakes, etc., as soon as I return. I was going to ask you if you could please give me a blessing before I go. I have a strong feeling that I need a blessing before I go.
Chad responds on the 13th. Hi, Zulema. Yes, I would be happy to give you a blessing, possibly this evening or tomorrow. It is crazy about Charles, but such a relief.
Crazy
What?
about Charles. Like you didn't know he was going to be murdered.
Exactly. And then
Oh,
saying it's such a relief. Come on, dude.
oh my gosh. And don't forget, the day that Charles was murdered, I believe, was when Chad called the Valley of the Sun mortuary. And what did he say his name was? Chad Dybell.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was I mean, dumb criminal. Scott Rice, there's your dumb
Yeah.
criminal right
Use that
there.
one,
This is
Scott.
Chad Dybell.
Yeah.
And he inquired about cremation costs and also to ship ashes to Louisiana. We're going through all this stuff in the new series we got coming up. So, excuse me. Um, that's you again, girl.
No, it's you.
Oh, hi, Chad. Okay, so we're jumping to. Sorry.
You jumped the 13th. Thank you, Chad. You see it?
Mm, Thank you, Chad. Yes, I
There
do
you
see
go.
it. There it is, right in front of my face. I need to get me some of them glasses like Lori had on in court. Thank you, Chad. I'm working until 8 p.m., but let me know when you're ready and I'll take a break at that time. Same thing if tomorrow is better. I'm going to a farewell talk at 9 a.m. and then work at 12 p.m., but I can take a break whenever you're ready. Yes, the Charles thing feels surreal. Still processing that. She said progressing, but processing.
Yeah.
Big relief that he's gone. Oh.
Chad responds, Hi, Zulema. Would you be able to break away in the next few minutes?
We jumped 2 days here to the 15th, so I guess she broke away. And she says, Hi, Chad. Our flight from Phoenix was delayed 5 hours and we missed our flight to Chile. We have to wait in Dallas until tomorrow night for the next flight. Could you please clear the way for us to make it to Santiago without issues tomorrow? Also, we're going to be in Santiago, Calama. Oh, Lord, y'all, I'm going to butcher these.
Hey, that's where there's no rain. There's never rain there.
Okay, so let me just say she lists all these places they're going to, none of which I could probably successfully pronounce. And then they're going back to Santiago. Think,
Oh, I want to do one. Mejelones.
okay. Aquiniqui,
See? QQ. That's what I think.
Mejolones.
Quickly.
Anyways, I
Yeah,
really do
that's
want to go to
funny.
Chile though. It's on my
Yeah.
bucket list. Um, so incoming on the 16th the next day.
So Chad says, I will work on clearing the way for you. I will also work on cleansing those cities. I'll be eager to hear how everything goes for you.
Thank you, Chad. Then we're going 2 days to the 18th. Hello, Chad. I made it to Chile and everything turned out great with the trip, except Kara is very sick. She has a low fever. She can't really eat. She has body aches, especially her back. Can you see if she have can you see if she has weapons that were placed on her? Could
Oh,
you
here we
help
go with the
me heal
weapons.
her, please? These mugs don't know anything about daggum common cold.
They need to read what the body does.
They need to read some WebMD.
Yeah. They need some what's them books called? You're an idiot. What is it? Computer for idiots and
Common illnesses for dummies.
there you go. See, I
Look,
knew it was
every
something.
time my back hurts, I'm gonna call you and ask if I got a weapon in my back.
Yeah, I got a weapon. So Chad responds on the 18th that night. Hi, Zulema. I've worked on clearing Kara of weapons and illnesses. I hope she gets to feeling better.
She's starting to feel better. Thank you. Then we jump 10 days to July 28th. Hi, Chad. How are you? The work here is going well. I'm being guided to what to do in each city I've visited. Tuesday, I'll be visiting the Santiago Chile Temple. I'm so excited to have that opportunity. For the last 5 days, I've had an energy in my right ear. It's like a wave, vibration, Almost sounds, but not quite a sound. That mug's ears just didn't pop when she landed.
What you talking about? She got a shell up on her ear. She listened to a seashell, conch shell on her ear.
It intensifies at times, then it goes down until I can't feel it. Could you see what this is? I almost feel like it's a new gift or communication.
She listened to a conch shell.
Oh gosh.
So Chad responds, "Hi Zulema, I'm happy that your trip is going well. I can't wait to hear more about it. As for the vibration in your right ear, it is it is a way the spirit can." And then he finishes, tangibly give you answers. I have that gift too, and it lets me know if there is something I need to notice or do that is of spiritual nature. I'm excited you're developing that gift.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I'll have to pay closer attention to it from now on. That is so exciting. Thank you for letting me know. I'm looking forward to coming home and at the same time enjoying the last 2 days I have here. Then we jump to August the 1st. I think I may have called this. I just did some work in Santiago yesterday and called an earthquake on the coast and the rains inland.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. You ever had your ears cleaned out?
That's what I was gonna say. Chad need to get that earwax removed. No, I
No,
have not, but I heard it hurts.
it is the most painful thing I've ever been through in my life, besides a kidney stone. But yeah, no, it's bad. They put this like hose pipe thing, it's not a hose pipe, but it's like this tube in your ear, and they basically squirt your eardrum.
Dude, I'd rather be deaf and have ringing in my ears. My
I
ears are
can,
very sensitive. Don't my mom has
oh,
that
there,
done sometimes.
yeah, it ain't no joke.
Yeah.
The girl at my doctor's office was doing it for me. I knew her personally, so she looked at me and said, "Shut up, you big baby." Well, there was an intern in there with her, and the intern was like,
That's funny.
"You talk to patients that way?" She was like, "Oh no, I know her." Okay, so sorry guys. Zulema, you get your little ear clean.
Yeah.
From Chad, I just checked, and yes, you made it happen. Talking about blowing people up, making them think, "Oh, law."
Oh, sorry, I lost my place.
It's all right.
Okay. Wow, that was fast. Thank you for checking for me. Serena is moving to Arizona in the next couple of weeks. Do you know how she's doing? Is she still the same? And then
Crickets.
13 days later, hello, Chad. How are you? It's been busy here. I was asked to work on the San Andreas Fault since yesterday. I was taken to a valley today, but I didn't recognize it. I was standing on some kind of platform and I could see the whole valley below. Today, I feel great opposition. I keep feeling attacked, even though my phone was possessed this morning. I guess I keep casting out, but I think I need your help. I feel they're trying to stop me from what I'm doing.
Sorry, I just had to light into one of those. Chad says, "Okay, I will work on it right now."
Okay, so the same day she sends something that's redacted. And then uh this is where I went today. It was brown and gray, perhaps meaning it was fall. It may be the reason I was shown that.
Those hillsides are already quite brown and gray, so I do feel it will be very soon.
Okay, sooner than I thought. So we jump to the 17th now. Hello, Chad. It was so great to see you and to work with you. I feel privileged to be part of such an amazing work. I hope all is well with you. Can you teach me how to use the new gift I have? I have the vibration in my ear again today, and I'm not sure how to read it or what to do with it.
Here it comes. You better go get that thing hosed out, Zulema.
I know the next day, because Chad probably was like, I ain't messing with your earwax problem, lady.
No.
August the 18th, I have a question. Did Alex and I work together in another creation?
Chad responds on the same day. Hi, Zulema. The vibration in your ear is basically an angel saying, "Be alert." It is intended to lift your mind above the telestial world. Sorry, I thought he misspelled it. Sometimes it means you need to perform a task or simply to make sure you are shielded from an attack. It is like having the Holy Ghost in an audible form. Yes, you two work together during the fourth creation.
Zulema says that makes perfect sense. Julie did some clearing on me today, and I found 3 million entities that were attacking me. I've I've felt it since I got back from Chile. I feel the vibration and now it makes more sense. Julie also found a trapped emotion that Alex and I had together from another creation where there was a lot of grief and crying.
I ain't even gonna comment.
Dude, I'm gonna drop some acid next episode, and then I'm
I'm
gonna
not
be
even
able
gonna
to
comment.
explain all this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, these are the most hated people in the world.
I mean, honestly, it's
You got 3 million. What did it say? 3 million entities attacking me.
dude,
I don't
I
even
got
know
like
3 million
right
people.
now, I think, but 3 million, dude,
Yeah,
they
I don't
sent
even
like
know
the
3 million
force.
people. Yeah. So Chad responds, we can talk more about that, but it is related to the rebellion of Lucifer at the end of the fourth creation. You two stood strong, but we're sad at the loss of close friends.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. And that's why she found sadness the crying. So we jump from the 18th to the 23rd. Hello, Chad. I had a conversation with my daughter Kara today and it didn't go well. She doesn't want to go to Rexburg and she feels like I'm abandoning her if I leave without her. I really feel bad right now. I had a prompting there other day to ask you if you could see who she was before this life. She may be able to start seeing truth. I was told this week that I will go to Rexburg eventually, but not right now. So I just need to prepare for when that eventually is. Thank you for always being there for me. I'm so grateful for you.
Chad responds, thank you, Zulema. I will find out about Kara. I agree with you about Rexburg. No immediately, but eventually. I'm so grateful for you too. Let's talk soon. You think was that delay their way of having time to do what they had to do?
It's a good point. I think there were two things at play. Zulema didn't want to move. Like she
Yeah.
was invested in this, but like not so invested that she was gonna move. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
so and but then I also do think, yeah, I I think at trial so much is gonna be answered as far as how far back were these murders planned?
Yeah.
And that's gonna answer a lot, I
To
think.
me, it's almost like, okay, we're leading you along, we're pumping you up, we're talking to you, we're doing all this stuff. But right now, we don't want you in our face because of what's going on. We don't want to have many people around to know what's happening.
Right.
That's just kind of what I feel.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, and I can't think, was it Melanie Gibb or it may have been Zulema? It was one of the two. Eventually, when they in one of their interviews, they say they spoke with us every day. We talked, we text, da 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 da, and then all of a sudden it's cut off.
Yeah. And
So
the kicker was after that welfare check where they came and they had the search warrant at the townhomes, they left that night. And going through all these Chandler documents, which those are the ones I'm on right now, they do note that after the welfare check, everybody kind of dropped off the map with each other to a degree. And they specifically talked about Melanice in how they're putting distance between them and everybody. And they talked about how Melanice is going to start feeling really alone at this point because she kind of clung to Lori
yep,
and then it stops. So a lot of interesting stuff. I think this is a good place to stop because the next series starts a whole other bunch of,
yep,
you know,
stuff.
nonsense.
Yeah,
But anyway, so yeah, again, thank you guys for an amazing 2 years. Hopefully in 2 more years we're here celebrating and all that stuff. Today, let's just remember all those who knew and loved JJ and Tylee and celebrate the fact that those responsible for their murders are behind bars.
yeah,
And we will see what happens in the near future. Hopefully that trial for January stays on the docket.
yep.
All right, what for the
I was about to say the little birdie flew away. We're good.
did it fly away?
Well, yeah, it flew away. We're
Dude,
good to
y'all feed
go.
it like kitten food, it's gonna be back when it has to eat some
See?
slimy worms.
Hey, when that thing has to meow, we're gonna be in trouble.
Oh my gosh,
That'd be
speaking
weird for a cat. What was that bird we had? That was an Australian bird we shared on here. I shared that weird fact. That thing
oh,
make a cat noise. That'd be cool.
yeah, people in the YouTube comments talked about, "Oh, yeah, we have them here," and, it makes, like,
Yeah,
chainsaw sounds.
that's
I
crazy.
Can you imagine hearing a chainsaw at your window? I'd be like, "It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre."
Dude, we had a woodpecker
Oh,
on
I
the
got one
house
right
the other
outside my
day.
window.
Oh, yeah, they hammer on your house.
Well, he ain't on my house. He's in it. That's probably all why all these trees are falling in my yard. There you go. It's the
He's
daggum
eating.
woodpecker.
He getting all them ants out them trees.
Oh man. All right,
Yep.
guys. Hope you have a good afternoon. We will see you soon.